Hey folks, welcome to Guitar Daily. It's Nick Granville. I post every day on YouTube, so today I thought I'd talk about a pedal I haven't talked about before. It's one I use quite a bit. This is the BB Preamp by Xotic Effects. This actually came out in 2002, so that would make it 21 years old. Happy 21st to the BB Preamp. It's become a classic now, and it's actually one that I use. I'm running through the Fractal at the moment, and I often use the BB Preamp in there, so that's why I thought I'd talk about the actual pedal today. And they sound the same. I can't tell a difference. I've A-B'd them and they sound the same to me. So what do you have here? You have a pedal. I'm trying to figure out what the BB part means. I've seen people call it a blues breaker. I don't know if that's it. I've heard people call it, someone said in a forum that it means better blues. That doesn't sound right. And someone else has said it means big British. That probably sounds about right, somewhere in there, you know, British, blues breakery type tone. It's not a blues breaker circuit, it's a distortion type circuit, but a soft distortion, I believe. It has some crazy features. So the first thing, you'll notice my one's broken. Both these knobs here have had the fronts banged and they kind of broke off. I haven't bothered changing them because you can still turn everything as you should, although my one's a bit scratchy at the moment. It needs a bit of a clean up, but nonetheless it still works perfectly. Power supply on the side, two things here. So you have gain, and this is the range of the gain. That's about halfway where I'd set it most of the time. This is on nothing. Pretty clean. This is on full. So it's not a hugely gained pedal, but enough, you know. But I find about halfway, maybe. It has treble. And it has bass. Now, one of my favorite things about this pedal, that when I first got it, because I've had this thing for ages, 15 years probably, is that how active that EQ is. The treble and the bass really hit the right kind of frequencies, as you can hear with the bass. Like it's really dialing in on the right frequencies. So you have the scope. But one of the craziest things about this pedal, I won't show it now because it'll clip all the sound stuff I'm using, but the volume control has 30 decibels of boost. 30 dB apparently. That's a huge amount. So if you turn it on no gain, I can get away with it. It's a really good boost. And the crazy thing about using it as a boost is that because you've got that gain so low and it's pretty clean, and the boost, but you've got active EQ. So if I'm running into an amp that I don't like, you know, it's backline, I'm kind of suffering through it. Oh, sometimes I used to put this pedal on and I would just kind of boost the front of it to hit it a little harder, maybe add a little bit of gain to get some compression, and then I'd EQ it with the EQ on here because they're very interactive with the amp, and I'd be able to get a sound that I was happy with, especially an amp that had limited controls. Like say you had an amp and the bass control wasn't really doing anything, treble wasn't really doing anything, well this would be the way to it. Right, this is a pedal that I believe Andy Timmons uses, or did use for a while. Now he's got his own signature versions of this, of a similar type thing. So this is my clean tone. A little bit of delay, a little bit of verb, pretty clean. One thing I love about this pedal, and I've always liked about it, is how dynamic it is. I think it probably is a blues breaker kind of sound. I'd say it's one of my favourite overdrive pedals ever done. And it's funny, when I was in the shop trying it out, I tried a bunch of these because you couldn't get them in New Zealand at the time, and I was in Santa Monica. And I went to True Tone Music and I tried them, and I asked the guy, can I try a bunch? And he was trying to push me towards the AC booster. And I tried it and I was just like, nah. And then I tried this and I went, that's it. So I bought it then and there. I think you can get them here now. I assume so. But a great classic pedal. So I think it's one of the classics in my opinion. The BB Preamp. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been useful. Give you sort of a flavor of what this thing does. I love showing pedals, so I'll go through a bunch more in my collection, and hopefully we can kind of, yeah, suss them all out. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe, and probably the best thing you can do is just share this video with people who are into it. If you know someone looking for a BB Preamp, maybe they're finding one second hand, send them this video and then they can check it out, and that helps all of us, right? I'll play you out with some more tones.